and you hope it works. You never know until you go live. And there we are. Grrrrr. Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the wood. Can you believe it, people? A bear can't believe it either sometimes. But he is here nonetheless. Yes, indeed, people. Doing something maybe a little bit different today. Been trying to do a little bit different things with OBS. We're going to be trying to check out some different things there, along with the normal show that we try to do for you good people. But switching it up just a little bit. So boy, oh boy, if you ever had time to laugh at a bear, well, today is your day. Yes, indeed. So let's go ahead and get right on into all the greatness that we have out there. So let's go ahead and find it here. 1 second, people. I tell you what, one of these days, we will actually do. We will. A professional show. I don't know if it's going to be today, people. I'm sorry. I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead. Let me find my thing where I do the thing. And then you do the thing. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Hold on just 1 second, people here. I'm trying to figure out a good. Okay, let me move the thing over here. See if that works. Maybe not. Well, whatever. It'll work for beer. Alright, let's get into it here, people. I tell you what, we have the little saying out there, you get woke, you go broke. You also have the sort of cancel culture out there. And I tell you what, people, we finally entered the abyss out there. Yes, indeed, because I'm sure many of your favorite show out there, it's been canceled. Yes, indeed. Let me find it here 1 second here. Do the thing with the thing. Oh, there we go. Does it do it? Where is it? Why is it not doing that? Oh, for crying out loud. 1 second here, people. Get started. Okay. Do the thing with the thing. And why does it not? Hold on just a second here, people. Let me go back. This is why we do a test stream. This is why we are testing things out here. Alright, why is this not? It's on the page. I got it right there. Yes. And do the thing with the thing. Yes. Okay, why is this not working? Okay, Okay, you click that. Why is it not working? I tell you what, people, this is the fun adventures of trying to laugh at bear for doing very simple things like trying to get the news to come up. Alright, let's just try a whole new one here. Let's see, capture. News 2. News 2. Alright, let's see if that works. And then you do the thing, and then, okay, there we go. Well, it kind of ruined Bear's little introduction here, but everybody's favorite show, Woke, has been canceled, unfortunately. Yes, indeed. Many of you are probably asking, Bear, I've never heard of this show, Woke, before. Well, that's probably why it was canceled there. Alright, let me find the thing with the thing, and then you do the thing. Alright, so there's, why is that? Oh, because it's up there. Alright. Oh, BS. BS, I tell you. It's a bunch of BS. Alright, there we are. There we are. We will actually do a professional show one of these days, people. Actually figured out how to do, let me see if that'll work. Oh, it comes in underneath. Let's see. So you flip that. Right? Let's see, hold on. Oh, I am in the way. Okay, so what you could do is you would go into the settings there, and you try and do it, let's just say 400. Yeah, it works a little bit better. Not very much, but there we are. Let me try it out again. Let's try this 1 second here, people. Test 2. See if that works. See if it comes up for the old bear out there. I am all the chats and Bear's chats is himself. He's talking to himself, people. You gotta watch out for psychotic bears out there that talk to themselves. So anyway, so that'll work. I think that'll work. Maybe a little bit smaller. Let's see, maybe like 50 maybe. That's too small. Let's see. 375? Well, we do 375. I'm sure this is exciting for everybody out there. Let's see, maybe 380? 380. Why? Alright, like 400 isn't working for beer. Let's see, we'll do 390. There we go. I think that'll work. I think that'll work for what we're doing here. Trying to do it where we have kind of a main screen. And of course beer has to be on screen as well, otherwise it's kinda silly. I don't know. Although beer does have his avatar down there. So maybe what we can do here is let's go back. Let's see, what was it? 600, I think? 600? Okay, so that does the half of the screen there. Okay. There we go. Yeah, and I've got the little avatar thing down there, so that should work. I think that'll, yeah, okay. I'm looking at it on the YouTube here, people. Let's see. I think that'll work. I think because before I would have the, where is it here? I would have the beer thing over the. I think it kind of got kind of cluttered down there in the corner there. So yeah, I think that might work a little bit better. Just use the avatar. Just use the avatar there as the bottom and do the chat screen. One of the things that Bear's trying to figure out here is when he does for the other channel out there, go check that out. The Barely Live channel. A lot of times what he has to do is come back in and just capture the chat there and bring it in, and you have to bring it into the program and all that other stuff, and it just takes time. It takes a lot of time. So having it here on the screen is a lot better, but it's 720, so it makes it kind of a little bit small. But that's alright. Alright, we actually have news here, people, believe it or not, from Deadline, and let's see, what is her name? Lynetta Rice out there. Yes, indeed. Woke has been cancelled by Hulu after 2 seasons out there. Oh, poor guy. Woke, that would be the live-action animated comedy. What? Live-action animated. Okay, whatever. We'll go with it, people. Inspired by the life of award-winning, we all know Keith Knight out there. That guy, I suppose. Has been cancelled by Hulu after 2 seasons and during Pride Month. How dare you, people. Launched in September of 2020, and not a great time to launch, but okay. The unique series took an irreverent look, at identity and culture as it followed Keith, an African-American, cartoonist, American as well, a cartoonist on the verge of mainstream success when an unexpected incident changes everything. Well, that could actually be any number of Comicsgate people out there. With a fresh outlook on the world around him, Keith navigated the new voices and ideas that confronted and challenged him without setting aflame everything he's already built. That may be like a pilot episode. I don't know if 2 seasons you could stretch that out with. Let's see. It starred Lamore Morris, Blake Anderson, T. Murph, Shazir Zamir, and a bunch of other people out there that have been cancelled by Sony Pictures Television and ABC Signature, of course, during Pride Month of all times. I tell you what, people, the poor guy out there, woke has been cancelled. What a tough one out there. Yes, indeed. All right, we move on. To another one out here from, let's see, it's a comicbook.com. There we go. And Jamie Lovett, Star Trek 400 to feature original story by Westley. Stupid Westley. And more. Yes, indeed. IDW Publishing is celebrating 400 issues of Star Trek this September. It will release the oversized Star Trek 400 one-shot featuring new stories from across the Star Trek universe. The stories include a brand new Star Trek Generation series by Wil Wheaton, who recently reprised his role as Wesley Crusher, stupid Wesley, in Star Trek Picard's second season finale. I don't know if anybody saw that. There will also be a new tale of, quote, little Kayla Detmer, who is first seen in Star Trek Discovery. STD. Who? Kyla Detmer? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Other stories are written by Chris Lupus, Declan Shavley, Rich Henley, and Mike Johnson, featuring art by Luke. Actually, I've got it right here, people. One of the things they did actually prepare for. Let me find it here, people. There we are. And there we go. Pretty cool. Let me bring it over here. Just in case. There we are. Oh, one of these days we will figure out this whole OBS. Oh, BS. I continue on. Let's see. The issue is priced at the low price of $7.99 and will ship with 5 covers. You're checking them out here. One each by Louis D. Martinez, J.K. Woodward, Megan Levins, Angel Hernandez, and Chris Fengolio, who will be drawing IDW's upcoming Star Trek Lower Decks miniseries. Here are the covers and the issue's official summary. So there we go. We've seen a couple there. Let's see. Trying to figure out the one that you see on the screen there. That was Megan Levins there with the Spock stuff. Let's see. What was the other one there? J.K. Woodward was with the combination of a whole bunch of people there. Whole bunch of folks there. Trying to figure out everybody. There we go. It's got the old and new Star Trek there. Pretty cool. Oh, moving on. Let's see. That was the one from the guy that did the thing. Chris Fengolio. There you go. Does the sort of Adult Swim looking kind of deal there. And the sort of cutesy one there is Angel Fernandez. So there you go. Very cool. To celebrate IDW's 400th, who knew, people, issue of Star Trek Comics with this monumental issue highlighting fan favorite eras from the acclaimed series. Well, there was 2, maybe 3. Maybe you could throw in Enterprise there. Original series, TOS, Next Generation. You could throw in a lot of people are actually coming around to DS9. There's some good, some bad. It's better than what's out there now. Voyager, kind of wandering into some dangerous territory there. Enterprise, actually pretty decent. They actually had RoboCop on there. Not actually RoboCop. What's his name? Peter Weller. He played a bad guy in the thing, so that was pretty cool. And Scott Bakula out there, always doing some great stuff. And let's see, what was after that? Oh, STD. And then they had the Picard thing, and then they had what was it? Lower Drex, and then there was some other kids one that was doing it out there. I forget that. It was like Nickelodeon or something. All right, let's see. Where are we? Fan favorite eras of the acclaimed series. Well, maybe 3 of them. This collection of minis brings together Star Trek comics veterans in an equal celebration. Or is it equality? I hope it is. Of IDW's Star Trek comics past and future. Join little Kayla Detmer, I don't know, on a new expedition, visit the Kelvin universe. It needs to be burned down. Witness a heartfelt tale by TNG's very own Wil Wheaton, stupid Westley, and more by Chris Adopoulos, Deacon Chevalier. We have all talked about that before. IDW Publishing picked up a Star Trek license in 2006, rescuing it from a limbo like near obscurity in the early 21st century. Rather than replicating what previous license holders Marvel and DC Comics did by launching ongoing series based on various Star Trek TV series, IDW took a more precise approach, releasing more focused miniseries. The publisher's first foray was Star Trek The Next Generation, The Space Between, in 2007. Eventually, the company did launch an ongoing series, simply titled Star Trek, filling in the gaps a whole lot of gaps there in the Kelvin timeline between J.J. Abrams' Star Trek movies. The series ran for, holy cow, 60 issues. And its story, they probably need 60 issues. And its story continued in Star Trek Boldly Go, set after Star Trek Beyond's events. How many people remember Star Trek Beyond? Probably the first two movies there, but I don't think people really remember that one. Probably because that's the reason why we have a fourth one. Not really sure if the Kelvin timeline is the best, though. Let's see. There's a Star Trek Planet of the Apes. Star Trek Green Lantern. Star Trek versus Transformers. Holy cow. And as, let's see, most recently the publisher has delved deep into Star Trek's mirror universe. So there you go, Star Trek number 400 with Stupid Westley goes on sale on September 7th. So there you go. There you are. Speaking of which, let's actually get into, if Bear can find it here, 1 second, people. Because we actually do have some campaign updates. Let me find one of the good, well, they're all good ones here, but let me find it here for you good people. Do the thing with the thing. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, is that it? Why is it not showing? For crying out loud, Beer does this thing beforehand, and it doesn't show up. Okay, let's see. Does this... Okay, that one shows up. That one shows up. That shows up. Why doesn't the frickin'... This is why it's a test stream, people. Yes, indeed. All right, I'm gonna put that up just for the time being until I can figure this darn thing out. Okay, why is it not doing it? Yes, do the thing. Okay. Let's see. Do that. Let's see. Does that work? That does not work. For crying out loud. Thank you for bearing with Beer here. Let's see. Let us just do... Let's just do a new one here, for crying out loud. Okay. These two stupid OBS, once again, screwing Beer over. Alright, so there's that. There's that. Let me bring it this way. Although, again, I don't really need the... Don't really need that. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the... Yeah, I forgot to do the chat on this one. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, people. Okay, there's that. Try to expand that out just a little bit. Yeah, but it's got that thing on the side there where it just doesn't, there needs to be a Beer presence there. Although I need to... Let's see, could I bring in... Beer with Beer for just a second here. Let's see, bring in a... Oh, let's see, how did I do this? Let's see, it was... Custom border docs? Is that it? Let's see, chat 2... Does that work? Okay, let's see, close. Oh, no, it shows it on the, gosh darn it, okay. Okay, yes, I know I closed it. Thank you. Thank you! OBS. Alright, let me... How did I do... Pardon me, people. I've got to go back here. Let's see, how did I do that? Okay, it was a browser. Oh, okay. Okay, campaign updates. Okay, let's see. Browser. Okay. Chat 2. Okay. No, I don't need that. Okay. There, okay, there's that. Okay. Alright. See, they've got these different sources, or what do they call them? Scenes? They've got different scenes. So Bear has his campaign stuff on a different scene there. So let's see. Let's get rid of that. Okay, do that. You do the thing. Okay, so what was that? 300? 300 by 6? Ooh, that's small. It's bigger than that, wasn't it? It was 400? 400? That is not, it's not working. Okay. Okay, so that won't, okay, so let's try 500. 500. Why is it so small though? That looks weird. Alright, 500, let's say, what was it, 900? Let's just do 1,000. Still not long. Let's see, did I drag it? Okay, well, whatever, that'll work. That'll work, people. Thank you for bearing with me as he tries to figure out the OBS here. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's see, I've got that. So I've got to, I got out of whack here, people. Let me, okay, so let's get out of that. Let's bring Wraith down. Come on. Okay. Okay, so, oh, so the page was too big. Okay, so then let's, oops, no, that's not it. Oops, there we go. Okay, that'll make it look a little bit better. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Alright, well. And let's talk about Wraith of God, people, because Beer has spent the past 10 minutes trying to figure out OBS here. Alright, Wraith of God from Aaron Lepresti. Oh, the awesome Aaron out there. Hey, everyone. Hey, Aaron, how are you? By the way, one of the things, oh, I'm not even showing it, aren't I? Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. One of the things he does is he does the bold, and then the unbold, and then the bold again, and it just, Aaron, please, it throws Bear off. It just, I can't handle it. I just can't even. Let's see. He says, I just spoke with the printer, and by the way, this was from the 24th, so a couple days ago. And they have me scheduled for a delivery date of July 5th, just after the July 4th weekend there. I was hoping to have the books by last week of June, but they had one of their bindery machines break down, so here we are yet again. But regardless, we are going to, we are looking to have the books in a week and a half, which isn't too much longer to wait before the fulfillment begins. Let me remind everyone that if you signed up early on the pre-launch page, with a different email than the one that you ultimately order with, I need to know so I can get your special Wraith card. Yes, indeed. And he also has, you guys have seen it here, but I'll go ahead and bring it up here. Let's see. Oh, one last thing. Just because I'm waiting on the printer doesn't mean I'm idle. Here's a sneak peek at the work-in-progress art for the Wraith of God Blood Hunters wrap-around cover for the next campaign. Very cool. As always, thank you all for your continued support on this exciting campaign and from the awesome Aaron out there. Yes, indeed. Actually, he had, let me find it here. He actually had the, oh, of course I can't show it there. Oh, of course I'm not. For crying out loud, Beer. One of these days. There we go. There is the preview for the Blood Hunters Wraith of God book. So there you go. Very cool, very good looking. Hopefully, it's the whole supply chain issues and all that sort of stuff. So you got to just deal with that. But that's all right. We will be getting our hands, or some of us our claws, on the Wraith of God here. Hopefully here pretty shortly. So. Alright, let me do the thing with the thing. And find out where Bear is at here. Why is there... Oh, it's... Oh, okay. That now makes sense of why that was doing that. We'll do... got 3 different things here from Clint Stoker here. Trying to figure out how to... oh, for crying out loud! Is it gonna do this all the time? FATL. Why is it doing this? Okay, hold on. Why in the heck is this doing this? Okay, that's the one. Yes, okay. What? Tell you what, people, you try to do a little bit of setup there, and it just doesn't work. Let's see. Let me find. There we go. Put it back on there as Bear tries to figure out. For crying out loud. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this for each one. It looks like because I can't. Okay, let me. Actually, that works. That does not work. That does not work. Why does that not work? Oh, okay. Because it's behind there. Okay, well that would make sense. That would make sense because I had set it up completely differently. Okay, so... Okay, we do it like that. Okay, so that is that. But... No fatal. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's see... Okay. Have to redo everything here, people. 1 second. 1 second as Bear tries to figure out stupid OBS. Okay, that. But then you do the thing. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so that works. Okay. Let me. There we go. Okay. And then move it over just a little bit so people can see. That would help. Okay. Alright, so for whatever reason that didn't work. Okay, anyways, hello people. From Clint Stoker, as some of you might know him as Sweetcast out there. He's got 1 week left. I tell you what, let me grab some. I'm so flustered. So flustered, people. I'm gonna grab a drink here. There we are. Alright, once again, as Bear was saying, 1 week left on Dracula. First, I want to thank you all for backing Dracula. I'm so humbled and proud to have your support. The current 320 backers, very cool, have made this book possible. Thank you. Thank you, Clint. Very cool. I'm glad he got over the 300 backers. I think that was a stretch goal if Bear's not mistaken there. We are funded and into printing in production rather, on all the extras. Let me read that. Let's see. We are funded and into printing and production on all of the, a comma there. Come on, Clint, we gotta write this a little bit better, so this needs to be separated totally. And also, I probably should have put also. Here Bear is trying to tell Clint how to write. Let's see. We are all funded, that's good, into printing, great news, and production on all of the extras will begin shortly. That is a mouthful of a sentence. We have 1 week left to take Dracula to the finish line. I've got a number of promotional appearances planned. Check that out. But I still need your help to spread the word. Well, that's what Bear is here for. And bring more attention to the campaign. Here is how you can help. Share the campaign on social media, doing that right now. If you have been waiting to back again for another item or add-on, now's a good time. It will help move the campaign up on the trending page and get more eyeballs on it. Thank you again for all your support. And that was Clint Stoker out there. So there you go. For crying out loud. Okay, let's see if this works. We'll see if this works, people. I tell you what, one of these days. Grrrrr! Okay, well, Bear is just going to read it as you check out some great artwork from Clint Stoker out there. No, not Clint Stoker. Charlie Scoggins. Charlie Scoggins out there. I'm just gonna have to read this because it doesn't show up. For crying out loud. Alright, also from Clint Stoker out there. Hello, backers. I'm very happy to tell you that Charlie, made some really good progress on FATL artwork. All the backers who backed the cameo appearance perk have been drawn into the book. Very cool. Most of the excuse me, most of the pages have been drawn, but we are working on the ending of the book. Oh boy, this is a very crucial stage for FATL or FATL for you people out there. Because FATL was written in the Marvel method, I'm working on the dialogue right now, which is seriously so fun and rewarding. Eric letters too much, will start lettering very soon. Charlie is back to work on his day job the rest of the week, but he'll be working on the ending again early next week, celebrating the July 4th. My goal is to get everything in. He says art, colors, letters, and extras 100% ready to print for this fall. Very cool. It has been delayed quite a bit. I mean, this is something that I think was supposed to come out like late last year, I think, maybe early this year. Bear would have to double check, but it's been a little ways coming here. We are so thankful for your amazing patience. Yes, there you go. During the production process, it seemed at times that anything that could go wrong did. But the result is an amazing book that will stand as a testament to your goodwill and also your patience. I should have another big update in a couple of weeks. Thank you. From Clint. And there you go, you get to see the pretty cool art. Let me see if I can. This kind of looks like it is maybe part of a page or something like that. It looks like there's other panels there that might be not shown or anything. Maybe they're still working on the inks or something like that. It looks like they've got some work to do on the background as well, but very cool. Very cool looking. Very much looking forward to FATL or FATL, however you pronounce it there. So there you go. Very cool. Yeah, it looks like it's got stuff like off to the side there. So I don't know if we're seeing the entire thing there, but what we're seeing there is good enough, people. It better be good enough. Yes, indeed. All right, let me continue on here because it probably won't work. Probably won't work. Let's see. Oh, of course it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. Well, also from Clint out there. There we are. There we are. Let me get the. I'm just gonna have to read it because again, this thing. Oh, for crying out loud! Of course it works now. Yes, there we go. Finally. From Clint, the Dracula's final week. Hello, wonderful Downcast backers. He also talks about the Dracula book here, 100% complete, yada, yada, yada. But also wanted to mention some great news on Downcast Volume 4. 32 pages of line art are complete, and he shows this nice, let me bring it up here. Some nice artwork there from doesn't say. I believe it is the same artist that worked on Downcast last time. So there you go. Pretty cool. I like the I believe his name is Monstero. I kept calling him Scuba Guy. Obviously, he doesn't have a scuba tank on there, but very cool. I really liked him as a villain type character. He actually did a really good job with creating kind of a unique villain. The story of Downcast is kind of a floating city in the sky. So you kind of have a character that kind of combs the ocean. So you kind of have that cool kind of dichotomy there, kind of the sky and then the underwater. Very cool, very interesting kind of a duality out there. All right, let me see. Do I have anything else? Thankfully, no. Oh, thankfully, no. I tell you what, people, that was tough to get through. But that's all right. We actually have more stuff for you great people out there. Not Star Trek related stuff. Let me find it. Let me find where we are supposed to be going. Supposed to be going here because oh shoot, did it? Okay, let me do the thing with the thing. Okay, there we are. There we are. Okay, is it? Okay. Anyways, we will move on. We will move on to another great news story out there for you great people. It comes from the Daily Star out there, talking about Iwan Gladwell. Glido, whatever, I don't care. Russian forces bested by GOAT after tripwire grenade trap injures dozens of troops. There's the GOAT of goats out there. A squadron of 40 Russian soldiers have been blown up by a goat that happened onto their grenade perimeter, with the kid injuring the invading squadron in Ukraine. Let's see. Ukrainian troops have found themselves, by the way, once again, not bear's monkey, not bear circus. So we'll just lead off with that. Ukrainian troops have found themselves an unlikely ally in the form of a heroic goat that injured 40 Russian troops with a grenade trap. The accidental hero kid triggered a series of tripwires that had been planted by Russian military officials, inadvertently injuring the 40-strong squadron with their own grenades. Russian soldiers were seemingly outwitted by the GOAT after the pinned grenades and tripwires around the perimeter of a hospital. Why would you put a grenade trap around a hospital? What the hell's wrong with you people? In the Zaporizhzhia, we'll go with that. A region were blown up in their faces. Ukraine's chief intelligence directorate alleges that a total of 40 Russian invaders had been injured because of the attack after their tripwires backfired when trodden on by a goat. So there you are. While the chief intelligence directorate did not reveal whether the GOAT was an undercover Ukrainian spy, they did say that the GOAT had moved in and disposed of several grenades in the area, leading to a chain reaction. That series of explosions led to the wounding of a squadron of Russian soldiers with varying degrees of injury reported. While Russian troops set up booby traps, and explosive devices around the perimeter of a hospital. Why? A goat from the neighboring, I tell you what, people. They just can't speak English. Neighboring farm headed over and accidentally disposed of the devices. It's currently unknown whether or not the goat survived the blast. Pravda reported. Well, hopefully, if he didn't, hopefully he gets whatever the equivalent of the Medal of Honor is for that. For that goat. He is the goat of goats out there. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, speaking of goats out there, from Deadline, Bruce Herring, Green Day's Billy Joe Armstrong says he's renouncing his citizenship and moving to the UK. There we go. Billy Joe Armstrong didn't want to be an American idiot. Well, unfortunately, sir, you are. The Grammy-winning Green Day singer-songwriter slammed the U.S. during a Friday night concert in London and vowed he was moving to the U.K. He proclaimed, F America, adding that he was renouncing his citizenship in the wake of the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade's. That's terrible. Bear always encourages more, if there's less humans in the world, I think that's a better thing. Armstrong, 50 years old, holy cow. Holy cow, Grandpa. Cried out loud. Get off my lawn, kids. Get off my lawn. He told his audience, there's too much effing stupid in the world to go back to that miserable effing excuse for a country. Well, you don't have to come back, sir. When he made his reveal, he added, I'm not kidding. You're going to get a lot of me in the coming days. It's not the first anti-U.S. sentiments from Armstrong, whose American Idiot album takes a shot at life in the U.S. He's repeatedly made political statements during his concerts and interviews. So there you go. There you are, sir. Just say that you just can't say that a dude is a lady over there in England. Unfortunately, they would kick you out, and then you would have nowhere else to go. You wouldn't be able to go anywhere. Maybe Canada, but really, who wants to go to Canada? Honestly, people, nobody wants to go to Canada. All right. Anyways, moving on, we actually have. I wanted to tie this in, but you might have to bear with beer. But let's go ahead and try this out. Let's see if this may or may not work here. A little bit of I told you so out there. Sometimes, listen, people. This isn't the show where you come to see what's going on. You come to the show to see what's going to go on out there. So in light of that, we had a little bit of an exchange out there. Bear cannot. I don't know anything about the Independent Sentinel. It was a very trying to search for some of this stuff. Maybe Bear's Google Foo out there just wasn't working as well. But I can't make any comments on the Independent Sentinel other than they are reporting what actually happened there. So let's see. A representative Jordan gets Dr. Bricks, the old scarf lady out there, to admit that they lied. No. Representative Jordan grilled Dr. Deborah Bricks on Thursday, and what we discovered from her testimony is that the government guessed, hoped, or lied about the information they fed us. Jordan left with her reputations. Jordan left her. Jordan left her with. What a terrible sentence here. Let me try and figure this out. Ms. Bricks was left with her reputation in tatters after a few questions from Representative Jordan out there. See, that's a whole lot better than what M. Dowing did there. Okay, anyways. When public health officials and agencies told America that the WuFlu vaccines would stop the infection and spread, was the government lying? Jordan asked. Quote, I don't know about their discussions they had on the task force, so I can't really tell you about that, she said boldly. Dr. Briggs doesn't know since she wasn't on the task force discussions, but Jordan should go after the task force. Nice deflection to her colleagues under the bus, she just rode over them. This is not a very well-constructed sentences here. I should have read this beforehand. Briggs, known as the Scarf Lady, said her family used, quote, layered protection because she knew vaccine immunity would wane. Really? There was evidence that the vaccine lasted 4 months, and she knew it. This is more kind of a sort of opinion rather than just a straight. Anyways, Bear had a hard time trying to find some of this. So Bricks knew it, and it was kept a secret. Why didn't she tell us that? They did not tell us that. Quote, when a government told us that the vaccinated couldn't transmit the WuFlu, was that a lie or a guess, or was it the same answer, Jordan asked. I think it was hope. Hope. Hope and change out there. Hope, Bricks thinks that it was hope. Let's see, anyways. Yeah, this is more opinion than Bear wanted to try and get to that because let me try to 1 second. Oh shoot, did I lose it? Oh no, here it is. Okay, let's see if this will work, people. 1 second here. As Bear tries to do a little bit of Google Foo over here. Let's see if this will work. Let me try doing the thing. So let's see, I'd have to, let's see, would it be a browser? Bear was trying to put up a video here, so this has been something that Bear's tried to figure out for quite a while. So let's try to figure this out here together. Let's see. VM, great to see you out here. Great to see you. I hope you're enjoying the show. Bear is trying to figure some things out here. So just bear with Bear. Hopefully trying to do a video here. Let's see. Let's try. Okay, add. Let's try. I'm gonna try browser first and see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll try something else. X. Okay. Let's see if that works. Oh, I need to copy it, don't I? That would help. That would help, people. That would help. Okay, let's see. Do the thing with the thing, and you hope it works. And if it doesn't, it works. It works, people. I tell you what, Bear is amazed. Bear is amazed. Now, will the audio work? That is. Let me bring this over so people can comment, like our good friend VM there. Let's see. There's that. There's that. Let me get out of that. Okay. VM, let Bear know if you can hear the audio of this video here. Hopefully it will work here. Let's see. Well, thank you, VM. Thank you. Okay, I can hear it in mine, but I'm not sure if people can hear it on theirs. But anyways, I don't know why the lady in the back is wearing a mask. It's just weird. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have recorded this and see if it works. Let's see, press play. I am playing. Oh, okay, so it's not showing up on that side. Okay, interesting, interesting. Thank you, VM, thank you. Okay, so that isn't going to work. Yeah, it's, okay, so let's try something new here. Let's try something new, Okay, so not browser. Oops, nope, I needed that. Okay, so get rid of that. And let's try window capture. Let's see if that works. Works too. Works too. Okay, so is this it? There we go. Okay, now let's see if this works. I tell you what, people, one of these days, we will actually do a professional show. Okay, so let's see. Right down here, I need to go back. 1 second here. There we go, to the thing, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, VM. Thank you for sticking in there. Let Bear know if you can hear any sound. I see it's working here. Let Bear know if you see any or hear anything. No sound. Okay. I apologize, VM. Anyways, she's just basically saying everything we read in the article there. So that's why Bear read the article there. Alright, let me get rid of the, I gotta figure that out. I don't know how to, let's see, 1 second here. Maybe there is a, no, defaults? Nope, gosh darn it. Oh well, cancel. Okay. Alright, well, anyways, anyhow, that is, oh, nope, I don't want to get that. News still screwed up. Okay, thumbnail. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, Beer will figure it out one of these days. Anyways, I actually got the chat in there. That works. Oh. 1 second. Let's see if. Bling, bling. All right, I wanted to try one other thing. Is there supposed to be no sound? Hey, Jeff. No, there's not supposed to be no sound. There's supposed to be sound. Beer is trying to figure out OBS and how all that stuff works. The big one. Hold on 1 second. There we go. The big one was trying to do video chat. So I'm trying to figure out how to do what is it? Discord. I think it goes through the Discord. Let's see. Maybe you should hit the have sound option. I'm pretty. Bear could hear it on his computer here. So for some reason, it's not going through the OBS here. So I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not sure about that. All right, let me do the one last thing here, people. The one last thing that we got here. Let's see if this works or not. I hope a whole long story behind all this, but let's figure out if I should have tested this before we got started here. Let's see, is it? Of course, it doesn't work. For crying out loud! One of these days, we'll do a professional show. All right, let me see. No. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Hello, people. Okay, so there we go. Bear's equipment is as outdated as the photograph shows. There you go. There you go. Actually, yeah, I had to bring out the old camera here to be able to work. The other camera has been it's in the shop for the past month or so. Bear had an issue with trying to work the camera one day, and it didn't work out well, and ended up breaking it, so it has to get fixed. And that's what happens when you give bears electronic equipment there. So maybe it's the lack of opposable thumbs. Well, that bear's got a thumb right there. Okay. People say that it is a middle finger, but no, there's the other. There it is. There it is. That's just the was hoping actually Alterna the Alterna comics were going to come in. This is actually just well, I'll pull it out here. Pull it out for you good people here. It is what's this one? Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Oddity. I forgot I still had that over here. So here we go. We'll just put that up. This out of the way. There we go. There's your oddity there. Very cool. Very cool. So, anyways, still trying to figure that out. So I've got not that, although I don't have any light on. That's all right. It'll work out. Look, it's all reflective there too, and it doesn't work out. Well, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out at a future point. But anyways, just wanted to see if that would work. Okay, so the video capture works. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Yes, that is this is a very ancient setup there for the guy. Very cool indeed. So there we go. All right. Well, once again, trying to do just a test stream here for Bear. So thank you again to VM for putting up with Bear's tests of trying to. I still need to figure that out. Still got to figure out Discord. I'm gonna figure that out and hopefully try to bring in. If anybody has any. If you want to leave it now, or maybe if you're watching this later down in the comments, if you have any artists out there that you want Beer to try and get a hold of, Beer, try and do that. Try to have kind of a show. Either they had a project coming out, or maybe something in the works or something like that. So, or just kind of a hangout stream or something like that. Either way is fine by Beer. What's going on? Oh, auto power off. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. The old camera. So I'm gonna try and do that. Figure that out. Get that taken care of. Try to figure out the video situation here. Tried to have old Scarlet Lady here, the Scarf Lady here, try to do shut up camera. Okay, power off. Fine. Auto power off. Great. What the hell? Okay, power off. There. Freaking honking at me. Anyway. So, still got to figure some of that stuff out, but hopefully get that figured out in the next couple days, because people, actually, we have a very important anniversary coming up. Hope to do a 3-year anniversary here in a couple of weeks. Can you believe it, people? Beer's been on for 3 years now, almost. So, gonna try and do a kind of special show for that. So, wanted to get maybe some of the artists in, or just kind of regular folks out there if they wanted to chat with Beer, they could. So, still gotta figure some of that stuff out. OBS and trying to work it through Safari has just been a pain in the tuchus for Beer. It's a pain in the tuchus. So, once again, thanking everybody out there. VM, Jeff Potts, great to see Jeff Potts out there. Once again, we're going to go ahead and end it here a little bit shortly, but want to thank everybody out there. We were talking about a whole bunch of stuff, but I tell you what, if it wasn't goats blowing up Russians, is Green Day out there renouncing his citizenship, Star Trek, for whatever reason, hiring stupid Westley to do some comics, and Woke was canceled. I can't believe it, people. Woke was canceled. So there you go. And if you want to check out some of the stuff, Bear does leave the links in the description, so you can go to some of those and check them out yourselves. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, hopefully knock on wood, we'll be able to do this on Saturday. So thanks once again for everybody to come out. Bear always appreciates you, even some of the Russian bots out there. Yes, indeed. All right, well, all this talk about Russian bots actually has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrrr.